Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we've got a very interesting comparison. We're doing it on course. We've got M3 and M4 fairway woods. So TAYLORMADE have kindly given me these. I've done some dry ball data already. I will kind of bring them in a little bit later on in the video. But yeah, we're on course. We're testing M3 and M4. Which one's better? Comment below. Which one do you think's better? What should we do, Dean? Should we get stuck in?
Yep.
Let's get into it. Right, so in keeping with the theme of these two clubs, I have got a red Bridgestone BRXS for the M4, and I've got one with a blue line on for the M3. So we're going to be hitting these balls, playing them out as we normally do. Let's see if we get a winner. Right, so first up, M3. We're on the third hole here at Ickleton. It's a par 5. Not pretty good. Next, M4, red line. Two good ones there. One thing that I have noticed already, right, is how have BMW not sued TAYLORMADE? That is ridiculous, isn't it? That's exactly like the BMW M3 logo. Right, so following those tee shots, this is M4, kind of left side of fairway. Past the bunker, which is that way, we've got about 200. But this here, which caught the fairway, is M3. And to be fair, I've not hit many drives that's gone that far this season. So, interesting. Right, second shot, I've got 198. This is the M4, we're going 6 iron. Possibly, could be back edge, that one. And with the M3, we've got 175, I'm going to hit 8 iron. Similar them two, aren't they? Right, so here we have got M4 red line, as you can see, and just here on the fringe we have got M3. So if anything, the just a little bit more loft that we had in for our second shot, 8 iron compared to a 6 iron, has meant that it's been able to just stop a little bit quicker. So that's the only difference really. I would hope from both of these we will be able to make 2 birdies, so let's see how we get on. Right, M4 first. Not bad. Next up, M3. Ooh.
Close up.
God damn it. Okay, M3 for a bird. M4 for birdie. Yeah. So M3, M4, although one went a little bit further, one went a little bit straighter, still finished with a 4. Right, so we've jumped ahead to the 8th hole now. Scores are currently all square after the first one. For this tee shot, it's par 4, it's about 420. We're going to go 3 wood first. Obviously we're going to go 3 wood first, I mean M3. A little bit faded that one for the M3, so we might be in trouble. This one's M4 now. Right, M3 is a little bit hampered here, so I've got to play a little bit of a low kind of slide. So on this line, M3's gone a little bit too far. What I've done there is just hit the tree that's straight in front of me, so.
Good move.
Thanks. Right, we've got about 120. This is M4, cracking tee shot. Let's see if I can get it. Get up. Go. Front edge. Take that. Right, this is M4, third shot. After a little bit of tree trouble, we've got 81. Let's see if we can try and save par. I guess it's kind of out of the M4's hands now, isn't it? And it's more up to me. Oh, not bad. We might just scrape one here. We've got M4 for a birdie. This is to go 200 after 2. I definitely got a little bit excited then, didn't I? Right, M3 for a par. That's a bogey for M3. M4 for par. Oh, we saved it. So after that one, M3 is back to level par, M4 remains 1 under. M4 first, we're on the 9th hole now. It's currently what, M4 1 under and M3 level? Yeah. Can I just say, you might have noticed by now, but both of these fairway woods go an absolute ridiculous distance, and I've not yet been able to try and hit like a second shot onto a par 5 to hold it, because my first shots have been going that far with them. So M3 next. Right. We're again with the M3. It's put me in bother again. I'm not too pleased, Dean. So,
is it the M3 or is it you?
right, so this is M4 off the 9th, off the yellow tees, and if you know the 9th at Ickleton, I don't think I hit my driver this far sometimes, so we've got like 115 left and I've got a 54-degree sand wedge. Get it. M4 could win this here and now. Right, kick. Don't know. I'd just like to take a minute's silence for the Bridgestone golf ball that we've just lost on behalf of the M3, so if you'd like to join me. Thanks. So this is third shot for M4, devilish little chip shot this, but because of what's just happened with the ball with the M3, this is more like a victory lap now, so see how close we can get this. I feel like that's unlucky, you know. Right, so M4 to finish under par, can it be done?
Move that.
Right, so just to talk you through some dry ball data, I'm going to pull the figures up on the screen round about now. So spin rates, we're looking at about 3,569 on average for the M3. This is M3 first. We had an average of 7 yards offline, which was more down to me and not the club, as it always is. Carry distance of 238, total distance of 258, so it's getting very close up to my driving numbers, this one. Club head speed of 103, which is, you know, round about in the ballpark where I see it. So yeah, that's the M3, very good distance. Medium kind of spins, the spins that I'd expect for a 3-wood, which is pretty good. And then we're looking at M4, and you're probably drawn to the distance straight away. So we had an average carry of 245, an average total of 266, which for a 3-wood is like monstrous distance, isn't it? The spin's quite similar, 3,200, so it's a little bit off the M3. Offline by 11 yards, so again that's me and not the club. Club head speed 103, exact same club head speed. So these woods are like monstrously long, and you've got the spin characteristics, meaning that if you are pitching it into a green that's 250 yards away, it's going to be able to hold it. So yeah, great clubs. And so to conclude, we've got M3 and M4. M3, in my opinion, feels not as forgiving as the M4. Now that could be something to do with the head size. The M4 does look a little bit longer in its shape. M3 looks a bit more squat. The advantage that you have with the M3 though is you've got the draw and fade kind of manoeuvrability, so you know, depending on how you'll get custom fit for this could be a bit of a bonus for you. They've both got the loft sleeve. No, sorry, they've not both got the loft sleeves. The M3 has got the adjustable loft, the M4 is not, so make sure you get fitted and you're getting the right loft for the M4. But forgiveness and distance, M4 is coming out on top for me. Spin numbers are good enough to make sure I can keep it on those greens that are about 240, 250 yard away. So if I were to pick one of the two, for me it's going to be M4. For you, definitely make sure you go and get custom fit, and you know, you'll probably see different kind of results that I have. But majorly impressed with both of these. They're both great clubs, and I can totally see why they've been flying off the shelves, and your likes of McIlroy, Johnson have been successful with them. So if you've liked this on-course comparison, please drop us a like on this video. If you've not subscribed already, please do so, that'd be sound. Comment on this video, let me know what you think. If you've had a chance to use M3, M4, let us know what you think of it. I love the feel, you know, the banging clubs, both of them. M4's my favourite though, I think, just come out on top. Share this to your friends. The more we can kind of talk and communicate, the more we can grow this game. And until next time, cheers.